Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEBS Homeschool. This is Fatema Sabrin, Shikha, Assistant Teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School Morning Shift. Today I am going to take English language class for the students of class 2 on the topic of Dialogue 1-2. I am repeating, our today's topic is Dialogue 1-2. And this is our 11th lecture and 10th SW. I'm repeating, this is our 11th lecture and 10th SW. Students, today we'll discuss about Dialogue 1-2, and for this you have to take your notebook and writing elements. First we'll discuss about these dialogues and you have to put them in your notebook. So let's begin. Our first dialogue is, write a dialogue between you and your father. You want your father to take you to the National Zoo. This is the question, and from this question we come to know that you have to make a conversation with your father. You want to visit the National Zoo and you will request your father in your conversation. So let's make a conversation. You have to write like this: a dialogue between me and my father asking him to take me to the National Zoo. Here students, from this the conversation begins. Here I have written me and father. Me means you. While writing, you can't write you have to write me or myself. You can write me or myself. I'm repeating. And you have to mention your father. Now, me, that means you. You are saying, you are asking your father, Father, can I talk to you? Then your father will reply, sure. Then you will again ask your father, I have heard that there are many animals in the National Zoo. I want to go to visit the zoo. Would you please take me to the National Zoo? Your father will answer you, of course, I'm very happy seeing your eagerness. Then you'll again ask your father, so when will we go? Your father will reply to you, we can go on next Friday. Then you'll reply to your father, I want to start early in the morning to enjoy the whole day. Your father will answer you, okay, we'll start at 9 a.m. Then at last you'll thank your father by saying, thank you, father. Students, you can write like this or you can add something more to make this conversation. Now we'll learn or discuss dialogue 2. And the question is, write a dialogue between you and your father requesting him to help you in study. Students, in dialogue 2, you have to make a conversation with your father requesting him to help you in your study. So let's discuss about this conversation. The answer will be a dialogue between me and my father requesting him to help me in study. As I said in dialogue 1, you can write here myself or me to mention you. You can write you. You have to write myself or me. And you have to mention father. So let's begin. You are asking your father, Father, what are you doing now? Your father will answer you, nothing, and ask you, do you want to say something? You will answer him, yes, and make a question that, I have a problem. Would you please help me? Your father will answer you, of course, tell me your problem. Then you'll reply to your father, my math class test will be held on next week, but I cannot solve my sums. Then your father will say, okay, take your book and copy. Let's do it together. Then you'll thank your father by saying, "Thank you, father." And in reply, your father will say, "Welcome." Students, this was dialogue 2. I hope you understand both these. Now I have given your homework. Your homework will be dialogue 1. It means write a dialogue between you and your father. You want your father to take you to the National Zoo. And another thing I want to say, while writing dialogue, please write like this. If you can't complete your line, don't come here in this line. You have to write like this, under this line. Follow this rule, otherwise your mark will be deducted. Students, do your homework and don't forget to write the lecture number and homework number at the top of the corner of your copy. Your lecture number is 11 and homework number is 10. Students, do your homework in your SW copy. Guardians or anyone else can submit your SW copies on every Sunday and can collect your previous copies on next Sunday. You need to be serious because you will get your CT, diary and SPA marks on the basis of the submission of your SW copies. That's all for today. Hope you have understood today's topic. Keep practicing at home and abide by your parents. Stay well and see you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.